They are known for their power and passion, for their speed and fierceness, and for having a brick-like head, defined neck, a stocky build with a sprung chest. They are the American Pit Bull Terriers. Pit Bulls has become a weapon because of their power instead of a caregiver for their passion to protect. From the editor of American Animal People and the statistics from the American Kennel Club, Pit Bulls are listed as the #1 most dangerous dog. Even if you have never owned a Pit Bull, I bet you have been in contact with one from a family member, friend, or neighbor. Being an owner of Pit Bulls for most of my life, I have never encountered a bad experience with them. Today I will speak about where Pit Bulls originated from, being a fearful animal to own, to once being America's #1 dog. The American Pit Bull Terrier comes from a combination of English and Irish stock brought to the U.S. The original bulldog was used for bull hunting and for guarding purposes. They were given the name bulldogs because of a popular sport in the 1800s in England called bull baiting, where dogs breed to bite, hold bulls, bears, and other animals' heads and faces. Baiting animals was outlawed, and that's when owners started breeding their pit bulls to fight other pit bulls. Any pit bull who became aggressive towards people were killed so that their trait would not be passed down to other dogs they mated with. It is believed that the negative thoughts on pit bulls started by a Sports Illustrated article titled "Beware of This Dog," showing a picture of a vicious pit bull. The article spoke about how pit bulls will fight until they are dead and compared them to sharks. People were training pit bulls to fight even though it was illegal. Those dogs were not being breeded to be family pets, but for their strength and looks to fight other animals and threaten people. People paid money to watch these dogs fight for hours. They became guard dogs for drug dealers and gang members. A man had 26 dogs sick a lady in Florida, and a pit bull who was guarding a marijuana crop killed a 2-year-old boy, and that's when bans were put out on pit bulls. They are now listed as the dog breed who has attacked humans the most. Before pit bulls became America's most fearful dog in the 1980s, they were America's national dog. They were known to be famous personages, mascots, and they worked with children. Stubb was a pit bull sergeant who received many medals, caught a German spy, and saved his platoon from a poison gas leak. Another pit bull named Bud became the first dog to travel across America in an automobile with his owners. He was seen wearing goggles over his eyes. Pit bulls are known for their ability to fight other dogs, but that does not mean they can't be around others while attacking them. A dog behavior develops through their interaction between their environment and genetics. Football player Michael Vick was caught having a pit bull fighting pet at his home. These dogs was tortured, starved, and some was killed when they weren't able to fight anymore. Vick would transport these dogs to other states to fight. 49 of his dogs were seized from his home. One had to be euthanized because his behavior became too aggressive to control. The other dogs are now trained police dogs and are adopted, living with families. The pit bulls were taken out of a negative environment. They were not trained to attack and fight for blood, but trained to protect and love. The owner of pit bulls had the choice to make them cruel animals or to be passionate in protecting animals.